Good evening, dear. Quick, come on out of this rain. Ah, yes. It is a rather large mansion, although it has seen better years in its long history. I'm pleased you like it, my dear. So, I trust your journey went smoothly. Ah, I am glad to hear it. I must thank you again for coming all the way out here. It is rather far from the city. Ah, well, I am also very excited to finally show you my home, my love. We have been together for almost a year and I still have not shown you where I hang my coat. I must apologize for that. Oh, I am unsure of the age of this house, but I know it has belonged to my family for many generations. I'm pleased you find it so spectacular. My family? Well, as you know, my mother passed on a few years ago, but since then my father has been roaming the world. I believe he is on some quest to find answers after her death. It really tore him down. Thank you, my dear. Your comfort means a lot to me. I, yes, I do live in this grand house all alone. Lonely? Oh yes, unbelievably so. Yet another reason I am so thankful I met you and that you were willing to come this far for me. So, would you like to see my room then? Alright. Right this way. So, my dear, what do you think? I'm glad to hear you love it, my dear. Yes. For such an old house, such a large TV does look rather out of place. But it is a modern necessity, is it not? My family is rather wealthy, and despite the decor of this house, most of it still remains unspent in coffers beneath the mansion. Oh, I trust you to know such things, my dear. I know your heart is pure and just, and I love you for it. Hmm. Yes, that storm doesn't seem to be letting up, does it? Hmm. Scared out here alone? Not particularly, my dear. There is nothing really for me to fear out here. I can't say we've had much issue with thieves. I think we are too far from the city for that. And, besides, I know how to protect myself. Karate. No, my love. I'm just... I'm stronger and faster than I may look. Thirsty? Oh, no, no, my dear, that's not wine. Don't drink that. It smells like blood. I suppose I've probably put this off long enough. You see, there is something I must tell you, my love. I, I should have told you sooner, I'm sure, but I was afraid. How I feel towards you and how happy you make me. I haven't felt that way in such a long time, I thought I had forgotten how. So, I, I was terrified of losing you. Thank you, my dear, but I haven't told you yet, and this is a particularly difficult thing to be understanding of. My love, the truth is, I, I am a child of the night. A vampire. You probably think this is just a jest, but I assure you it is true. That vessel does contain blood, human blood, and that is what nourishes me. I'm so sorry I lied to you, and though it would pain me greatly, I do understand if you wish to leave and never see me. Mm. What? You... You always knew? How? How, my dear? Oh, well, I suppose when you piece it all together like that, it does seem rather clear. But that's not all. What? What? You could faintly taste blood in my mouth. Oh, I'm so sorry, my love. Why didn't you tell me? I've heard the taste is foul to humans. Oh, my dear, what did I do to deserve one so wonderful as you? So, you didn't want to say anything so I could tell you when I was ready. Oh, my love. I love you so dearly. I had prepared for and honestly expected you to run in fear from me, and that tonight would be the last I would see of you. Another reason I was so hesitant to bring you here. And I would have let you go in peace. I love you too much to keep you here. You knew that. I'm so lost for words, my love. You're the most wonderful thing to step into my dark life. I'm not sure, my love. I hadn't really allowed the thought you'd stay to linger in my mind. I was too afraid of the false hope, so I hadn't really anything in mind to do this evening. Do I want a taste of you? Well, I cannot lie that my heart desires that, but I couldn't do that to you, my love. Not unless you were truly sure of it. Well, dear, when you speak like that, I'm not sure I can stop myself anyway. My love, nothing so amazing has ever graced my tongue in all my life. How did it feel? It shouldn't have hurt. I've heard it is actually rather pleasant. I'm glad you found it enjoyable, my love. I must say, to taste you, the one I love so dearly, to have your blood mix with mine within me, it is euphoria like none I've ever known. I'm pleased you found it just as intimate, my dear. Oh, here, my love. Hold this handkerchief to your neck. The blood will clot shortly. Oh, yes. My father is also like me. Although my mother was human, so in truth I am a half-blood, part of both worlds. Yet I have never truly felt I belong in either. Oh yes, human and vampire can create life together. that pleases you. Oh, you said you were thirsty, weren't you? Apologies, my love. What would you like? I do have proper wine and also water. Alright. Here you are, my love. I'm so overjoyed that you accepted me. It brings such joy to my heart. So, what would you like to do then? Oh. Well, the night is still very young, my dear. There may be plenty of time for that later on. How about a tour of the house? Alright. Here, take my hand, my dear. Alright, right this way.